Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of Cities XL. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done these videos. I actually think I explained this in the last one I did, which I did a few days ago, so I don't remember what I did exactly, but I think I went over, apologizing for not doing a video in a little bit. But we should be getting back on track with some daily videos. I'm going to try and get ahead here and see how that works. We're just widening out some roads, getting this place ready for some freeway and some better buses and whatnot. We're definitely going to need to work on these roads. We're definitely going to need to get some buses through here, get some bus lines going, which we'll work on. But I think what I'm going to work on, I'm not sure. I know what I'm going to work on is kind of clearing these roads for the freeway. And you'll see how the freeway all works out. I was also going to do a video sometime about the city that I've been building off camera, my personal city, and if you guys would like to see that, go and let me know down in the comments down below. It's definitely a nice little city. It's coming along quite well. I am definitely enjoying working with that city, and it's been lots of fun. So I think that city, I'm close to 700,000 people, somewhere in there. So it's nowhere near complete. It's very incomplete right now. So I might wait until I finish it to show it off, or I might show you guys a little bit of a preview, of a certain area of the city or something. Um, but I definitely like where that city's been going. So we'll have to just work on that. So let's see here. So we need to work on some buses, and since we need to do that, we need to move this guy. And the reason why we're going to do that is because we're going to widen this road all the way out to here. And we're going to go ahead and take it to the large avenue. And you're going to see why I do that here in a minute. We're just about ready to create a disaster, if I can talk correctly, a disaster in this city here by clearing out the buses there. So now we got no bus lines. So I can just imagine how, ooh, actually it's not much worse now. We won't notice until I click play. I was just curious if it updated right away, and no, it didn't. But it's definitely a good idea widening up that. Yeah. So, and I think we're also going to start preparations for the freeway, and you'll see what I mean by that here shortly. And in fact, I think we're going to start that right after we get the new bus lines figured out. Maybe we should do that before, just so we have a clear spot. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I just can't put anything on this one road here. That's fine. We don't need to worry about putting anything there. So I'm not going to worry about that. But we are going to worry about these guys here. Sucks to be them. Still have bus markings there. But I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Do they not update? Okay, there they go. Oh, okay, so it takes a little while for it to realize, hey, there's no bus line. And now probably traffic's going to get real ugly real quick. But that's okay. We're going to fix it. We are going to fix it all. We might make it worse, but as I say, sometimes it gets worse before it gets better. So, we just have to kind of take this one step at a time. Kind of figure out what we're doing, where we're going with this city. Go ahead and not do that so I don't cause problems for myself here. So I'm going to do something I don't normally do. Is that the one I want? No, that's the same one that we just had. That's the one I want, yes. Okay. I'm actually going to extend it past there. And don't know why I'm doing that. I honestly don't. I don't have an explanation for it. I just decided to do it. So, there. Alright, so nice, gentle little line up there. That was actually beautifully done. I am pretty proud of that. Maybe we can, on the other side here, do this. I don't normally like doing this. And I think there's a mod that gets, I'll show you here in a second. I think there's a mod that gets rid of this thing why I don't like doing this. These cross rocks right here. If you know what that is, go and leave that comments down below, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and just do that for now. I don't know why I want to do that. I just want to do that. So, I don't need to explain myself here. Okay, so this motel's going to have to go. It sucks, but we'll work on that. We're not worried about that quite yet. What we are worried about is where are we going to put the bus line? And I think we're going to put it right off of here, and I will explain that here in a minute why I'm deciding to do that, but I think it's going to be beneficial. Let's go ahead. I'm doing like a million things at once here in my brain, so sorry if I'm kind of all over the place. Like, I'm going to do the buses. No, I'm going to start deleting these places. You're going to see why I'm doing this. This is all for future progress. I don't know why I built there, but I did. So, now I think we're not going to use the capacity of this, but I think just to make sure that we have the capacity there, so we don't have to build another building or do something different with that, I think what we're going to do is we're going to put in this larger station here. Actually, before I do that, why don't I be smart about this and lay out the roads, lay out the lay of the land here, just so I know, have an idea of how things are going. Oops, what happened there? Okay, and so that way I can kind of plan the route around this and not have to be hoping that I don't mess things up, or hoping that I covered enough so when it does build, you know, I at least have a pretty firm idea that it is. So, alright, and that's the road there. Okay, awesome. Since I've pretty much got this already laid out for myself, all we have to do is lay the rest of this out. And it'll look pretty cool for the time being until we fill in the areas, I'd say. This is definitely a very growing city kind of look. We definitely have some rough parts in our town right now where it's just like really can't just, you know, it's hard to get around some of the spots just because they built it, but it's not quite built, you know. It's there, but it's not fully complete because it's not fully needed. So, you know, it's just kind of waiting on, you know, the need to come around. And so, yeah, definitely know what it's like to be in a city that's growing. Speaking of which, today was, of course, Valentine's Day, so I think that contributed to some of the stuff going on today, because it took me forever to get anywhere around town. I mean, I'm talking like a 20-minute drive took me, you know, close to 45 minutes to an hour or so. I'm not sure, though. It's kind of odd. I don't remember it being like this last year, so I don't know. But then again, I never really lived on this side of town, so it's hard to say. So what we're going to do, and correct me if I'm wrong, this is going to be a little, it's going to take some planning. Ah, dang it. This is definitely going to take some planning. I'm not quite sure how I want to do this. Let's see, we can kind of come and do back and forth. Start at one end, kind of go back and forth. I think we'll do that. There's one of those houses that I don't care for. See, I've also got these roads here. Ooh, this is gonna get interesting here. It's gonna get interesting real quick here. I could do a couple things. I could do some lines that go back and forth on these roads and the ones that go up and down. But that's just an extra line that's just not needed. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this without causing the most problems for myself and for them. So what we could do, something like this, I guess. See, I don't really want to come up through the neighborhoods here, but then again, I don't have much choice because otherwise we're not gonna be able to scoop up that many people. It only reaches so far, and then we're also not gonna. So I think we're just gonna we're gonna go against what I want to do. I really don't want to do this, but I also want to help traffic out and not have to worry about it for a little while. Because I mean, the freeway plan that I have will work. It's just I don't want to put it into action quite yet. It's just not needed quite yet. So And like I've said, you know, it doesn't need to cover everybody. If it covers a majority of people, that's great, but it doesn't need to cover everybody. Alright. So I think what we'll do, since this goes all the way through, we're going to do that. And so we're going to go ahead and go back into there. So that gets most people. That's not exactly what I wanted to do, but it'll work. It'll work. So I'm going to go ahead and run a line down through here, trying to remember to stay off that road there. If we kind of put them in the same general spot, not sure. Okay, just trying to get, you know, trying to get as most of the area as I can in there. Now we're going to have a line that takes you all the way out to the manufacturing area over here, which is going to be a pretty lonely line right now, but it is probably going to be one of our busier ones just because so many people work in so few of those factories. So we got 3 lines. I'm ready to see how much of a traffic disaster things will be till we get things sorted out here. Actually, it's already doing better, it looks like. That's good. That's real good. These roads are just terrible, but we're going to fix that. We definitely are going to have a fix for that. Fortunately, our fix is probably going to cause more problems in the short term, but that's okay. Again, like I say, take some problems to get them fixed. Why am I doing this? I don't need to do... Actually, yes, I do. I was going to leave that in there, but I actually, for what I have planned, we need to do this, unfortunately. We will probably put this stuff back, or I might wait until we actually get the freeway fully up and running to do it. You're going to see what I'm going to do here in a minute. I just basically want to kind of get a lay of the land, kind of get things sorted out. It may not seem like the most ideal situation right now, but it's just what we got to go off of, so that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to go for here. So we're going to go and pause it. Now, we're probably going to have some issues with this, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and close off that. I'm going to remove all of these. As you can see, this is where I'm saying it could get problematic, because those, whoops. Sorry about that, because those roads were pretty heavily used, and now they're not going to have that easy of access onto them, so hopefully we'll be okay with that. So we're just going to go ahead and run. You're wondering, why am I upgrading these to roads? Well, you'll see why here in a second. And actually, this is going to get... can actually be a lot more work than I was expecting, but that's okay. It's actually okay. So we'll take this guy. We have to do something different there. We may actually do it a little bit sooner here. In fact, we will. So again, these guys are going to be gone. These connections. Now they're not gone, but you'll see what I mean here in a minute. Because I'm actually going to be taking out this road here. And if you caught on what I'm doing, that'll make sense. If not, just wait for the explanation. Or wait until I finish it and you'll see. If you're not from the US, even if you are from the US, you may not know, never really seen this type of freeway before. But I live in Texas, which is well known for doing freeways like this. It's good and bad. You know, it's not always the most ideal, especially for people getting off the freeway at rush hour. But it's also not necessarily bad either, so I kind of like it. I kind of don't at the same time, but we'll show you what I'm doing here. So we'll take it past this road here, kind of line them up here. Okay, so we're going to go on one way of these. These are going to become the frontage roads, but basically these are going to be the early lays of the freeway, and they're still going to have full, you know, stoplights and everything, but these are eventually going to be the frontage roads, and right now they're just, it's going to act like a divided highway. like a really divided highway. I'm just leaving space in the middle so that way we can just run the freeway down the middle and add the off ramps and the on ramps and everything, and it won't be that difficult. So it'll just kind of prepare us and all that kinds of stuff. So go ahead. Those buttons change and I don't like it. I think they came out with what, Cities XXL or whatever, and a lot of people are not happy about it. Which a lot of the reviews I was reading were like it's the same exact thing. Which Cities XL, Cities what? Cities XL has been well known for doing that. You know, they just say, hey, here's something new, take it. You know, and it's not really anything, you know, mind-blowingly new. So I'm gonna go ahead, and you're gonna see what I'm gonna do over here. That's not the right road. Maybe I'll get to it. There we go. So how close? Might have to take that back a little bit more because I'm going to go and do that. Switch over to here. I'm going to do that there. And did I set this up? Of course not. Should just make it easy for myself, but I don't. So again, we're going to do this. And we're going to go ahead. It's not going to look pretty right now. It's not going to look anything decent, but it's going to get us by, which is basically all I can ask for. Turn off that. Go ahead and add these. Again, these mods that I use, I don't remember the name. If you ask me, I'll try to figure out what they are. But I'm not going to promise anything. I'm sorry. I know, but you know, it's hard. I've downloaded so many mods. I've had this game for years now, and I've just downloaded so many mods. It actually looks really good. I like how that looked. Okay. You know, it's hard to remember what you got and all that kind of stuff. So, let's see here. Is this just going to line up, or did I make a mistake here? Yeah, I think that just lines up. I think. I'm not sure, but I think so. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and knock this back one. And then we're going to go ahead. Actually, I already did that. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Do that. And then again, we're going to go ahead and split it off here. I'm going to kind of make that at a nicer angle if I can. It didn't even care for it that much, so try to make it nice. So if I just do that, I don't like that. We have to knock it back one more. I guess so, which is okay. We'll do fine. Okay, and we gotta figure out what to do with those guys over there. Alright. These guys will just connect up. I don't think we're going to connect that road up, just so I don't create another stopping point. And it does not like that road. Oops, really won't like that road now. So we're just going to do that. It doesn't like that road either. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to straight that. Is that off the single intersection? No. So let's see here. If I go ahead, I'm not going to be able to break that off the single intersection point. So maybe I can do something dumb like that for now. Just to make it work. Because eventually these guys are going to become part of the frontage road there. Man, I'm just trying to combine my words tonight. But yeah, eventually those guys will become part of the frontage road. It sucks to be them, I know, but it's the price you pay for development, I guess. So, where are we at, anyways? We got a fairly decent amount of people here. Just contemplating whether I want to fill this with trees or not. I don't think it's going to be worth it doing it right now. Yeah, I don't think so. I would like to, but it's going to cause problems when I actually want to build out there. So I'm not going to do that. So now we got, make sure these are all going the right way here. We're still on paused, okay. Good. Going the right way. I'm sure I'll miss it somewhere if it is the actual one spot that I got it wrong. I'm sure that's where I'll miss it. Right way. Okay, that should all be good through there. These guys are going the right way, going into there. Alright. Are people actually using this road? They are. Okay. So my general rule of thumb is keep it dirt until people start using it. And wrong thing there. Okay. People have started using that. You know, why not? I'm going to go ahead and do this. That didn't work like I planned. No, that's not what we want. We want, so there it is. We want that guy. Make sure that guy is going in the right direction. No, he's not. Flip it around. There we go. Alright, so we got a nice little turn lane there. Not really needed, but, you know, I just want to add it. I wish they would come out with a dark theme for this, because this was a really nice addition. It's just, I don't like the light theme of Cities XL, and it'd be really nice if they would also incorporate that into theirs. So these people went from living kind of off a busy road to living off the busy road. I'm sure in today's world that would cause a lot of scuffle, but you know, we're gonna go ahead and roll with it. Yeah, I really do like how these curves turned out and how smooth they are and how they just kind of, you know, meet up there. I do like how that turned out. Something I'm gonna do for now. Ooh, that road is getting ugly, but the buses should help take care of that. But yeah, this is getting like this. So what we're gonna do, this is something that you'll see with this typically, and even freeways in general, is you know, you have the turn lanes. I don't know what I was gonna say there, but these are gonna help alleviate some of the traffic there. Okay. So that looks like it's pretty good. I think that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode for now. This might be a little bit shorter one, I'm not sure, but I'm going to go ahead and continue this in the next series. Eventually we will get to the freeway planning. I think I'm going to move this guy and add that other motel back. But yeah, we're going to definitely continue building out the city and definitely look forward to daily videos making a return. If you guys like this video, go and hit that subscribe button, like, all that kind of stuff. Leave those comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching.